Moving on, the Trump administration continues its mass firings of federal employees. A U.S. judge has denied a union bid to temporarily halt the firing of thousands of federal employees on probationary status.
Now, District Judge Christopher Cooper said that he lacked the jurisdiction to handle the complaint, which is one of several that have been filed in courts in recent days, in an effort to pause the mass sackings.
The judge's decision comes as around 6,700 workers at the 100,000-strong Internal Revenue Services, that's IRS, who were on probation were being laid off. A former IRS official said most of the employees being let go worked in the tax agency's enforcement teams less than 2 months before the U.S. income tax filing deadline of April 15th.
Now, a number of IRS employees posted messages on social media saying that they had been abruptly terminated and were seeking other opportunities. The National Treasury Employees Union and 4 other unions that represent federal employees had asked Cooper to issue a temporary restraining order preventing termination of their members.
Now, on Wednesday, another federal judge declined a request to temporarily block Elon Musk and his Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE, from firing federal employees.
A judge last week lifted a freeze that he had temporarily imposed on a mass buyout plan that was offered by the Trump administration to the federal workers. According to the White House, more than 75,000 federal employees signed on the buyout offer. Meanwhile, the U.S. media reports said that more than 50,000 people could be laid off at the Defense Department. According to CNN, the firings are expected to begin as early as Friday.
A New York Times report citing former CIA officials claim that the agency has moved to dismiss an unspecified number of officers who were working on recruiting and diversity issues in what would be one of the largest mass firings in the agency's history.
Now, this report comes as Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth said that Elon Musk's DOGE will have broad access to root out previous administration's programs at the Pentagon. Hegseth said that DOGE will work to find the redundancies and identify the last vestiges of the Biden priorities.
Meanwhile, Musk attended the Conservative Political Action Conference, CPAC, where he wielded a chainsaw on stage, telling cheering attendees it was a chainsaw for bureaucracy. The chainsaw was handed to Musk by Argentinian President Javier Milei, who is set to meet with Musk, U.S. President Donald Trump, during his visit to Washington.
I mean, we're trying to get good things done, but also have a good time doing it, and and have like a sense of humor, Yeah, no, waste is pretty much everywhere. People ask how can you find waste in D.C. I'm like, look, it's like being in a room, and this target, the wall, the roofs, and the floor are all targets. So it's like, you're going to close your eyes and go shoot in any direction. You can't miss.